Can you believe it? Just one bowl of rice placed in the right spot, along with a few seemingly ordinary coins, can become a secret ritual that opens the door to wealth, turning your home into a place where abundance flows in without end. Hello and welcome to Harmony Teachings. With over 30 years of experience researching and applying traditional Feng Shui to modern life, we are going to share with you a simple yet surprisingly powerful ritual. You do not need any luxurious or expensive items, just a few familiar things from your own kitchen. All it takes is a small bowl, a bit of rice, and a few coins. When placed in the right location, these things can activate the flow of prosperous energy and open up a gateway of abundance for your home. Before we begin, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation. Something like, "I open my heart and my home to receive abundant prosperity." The moment you write it down, a new stream of energy begins to flow from within you. And do not forget to hit subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can join us on this journey into practical Feng Shui. Because sometimes, just a small ritual like this can change the way you welcome wealth and opportunity into your life. So why does a single bowl of rice and a few coins carry such mysterious power? This secret has actually been preserved for centuries, not only in Eastern Feng Shui traditions, but also subtly woven into many other cultures around the world. Rice has always symbolized life and long term stability for the family. As long as the rice jar never runs empty, people believe that hunger will never knock on the door. On the other hand, coins carry a completely different meaning. They are a reminder that money only truly multiplies when it is in motion, when it flows from one person to another. That is why when coins are placed in rice, we create a profoundly powerful Feng Shui symbol wealth that is not only stored but also continually circulating, nurtured, and growing. It is just like placing a tip jar in a coffee shop or hanging a vision board in your home, simple symbols that carry great power to attract and remind us of abundance. There is an old story that has been passed down through generations about a fabric merchant. For many years his business was struggling. His inventory piled up and customers grew fewer and fewer. In a moment of desperation, he turned to a Feng Shui master for advice. The master gave him only one sentence: place a bowl of rice and a few coins at the entrance of your warehouse. At first, the merchant was skeptical, but he decided to give it a try. What happened next was unexpected. More customers began showing up, business slowly started picking up again, and before long prosperity returned to his family. He often shared that every morning when he opened the warehouse door, he felt a fresh wave of energy rushing in, bringing luck and new opportunities with it. From then on, that ritual became his secret to success, one he cherished for life and passed on to his children and grandchildren. Gathering your tools for abundance. Now that you understand why rice and coins hold the power to attract prosperity, it is time for the most important part: preparing the materials to begin this ritual. First, we need coins. It does not matter what kind: pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, or any denomination you have. Here, the coins are not chosen for their monetary value, but for what they represent: circulation. Money needs to move. It must pass from one hand to another in order to grow. When you place coins in the bowl, you are sending a signal into your living space that wealth is not stuck or buried here, but constantly flowing. Next is a small bowl. Choose one that is clean, tidy, and most importantly, makes you feel good when you look at it. It could be a simple white porcelain bowl, a ceramic one with patterns you love, or even a small, elegant decorative bowl. The bowl represents a container of energy, the place where wealth energy is gathered and nurtured. When you choose a bowl with intention and appreciation, you are already infusing it with positive energy, turning it into a vessel that holds abundance. The next essential item is rice. In Feng Shui, rice symbolizes prosperity, nourishment, and life that continues endlessly. A single grain of rice may be small, but it holds the potential to grow and multiply. When we use rice in this ritual, it is not about food, it is about symbolism. It represents an ever-flowing, nurturing source of energy. You can use any kind of rice, long grain or short grain, white or brown, because they all carry the same message: abundance is always present. And if you want to enhance the power of this ritual, you can add some crystals known for attracting wealth. For example, citrine, the stone of prosperity, pyrite, a symbol of gold and financial protection, or reed jasper, a stone of grounding and sustained energy. You can place these crystals at the bottom of the bowl or on top as an affirmation that your abundance is being supported and amplified. Now everything is ready. It is time to begin the actual ritual. Step number 1. Place the coins at the bottom of the bowl. Start by picking up a few coins that you already have on hand. They can be pennies, nickels, dimes, or quarters. Any kind will work. The actual value of the coins is not important, because what matters here is not the money itself, but the symbolic meaning it carries. As you hold the coins in your hand, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and quiet your mind. Remember, the coins at this stage are not just pieces of metal, they are the seeds of prosperity you are about to plant. These coins will sit at the very bottom of the bowl, which is considered the foundation of the entire ritual. Just like any plant, a seed only grows when it is planted into the earth with care and belief. As you gently place each coin into the bottom of the bowl, do it mindfully, as if you are offering an affirmation: I am planting the seeds of abundance. You do not need to place too many, just a few is enough. What matters is not the number, but the intention behind how you place them. Every coin you set down is like sending a message into your space: my financial flow has strong roots, is stable, and ready to grow. In Feng Shui, the bottom of any container holds special meaning. It is the foundation, the base of support. When you place the coins at the bottom of the bowl, you are building a symbolic financial base, one upon which all the other layers, rice, more coins, crystals, will rest. It might seem simple, but that simplicity is powerful because it represents the beginning. Step number 2. Cover the coins with a layer of rice. Next, take a handful of rice and gently pour it over the coins at the bottom of the bowl. Do not rush. Let each grain fall naturally, covering all the coins underneath. This is not just a mechanical step, it is a crucial part of establishing the foundation of this ritual. In Feng Shui, rice represents abundance and nourishment. When you cover the coins, it is like laying rich soil over planted seeds, helping them take root and grow. The message here is clear: wealth is only sustainable when it is nurtured and protected. It is not something that comes and goes randomly. While spreading the rice, keep a calm, centered mindset. Each grain falling into the bowl can be seen as a quiet blessing: may my home always be full and secure. You do not need to count or measure exactly. Just make sure the rice fully covers the coins, giving your financial flow a stable and protected base. A smooth, even layer of rice also means you are safeguarding your wealth. It is a reminder that prosperity needs a safe foundation in order to last. When you look at the bowl afterward, you will see the coins are hidden from view, but they are still there, quietly supported and nourished by the rice. That is a deep Feng Shui message. True wealth does not need to be flashy. It can grow silently every day, waiting for the right time to flourish. Step number 3. Alternate the layers. Once the first layer of rice has covered the coins at the bottom of the bowl, place another layer of coins on top. Then cover that with another layer of rice. Keep alternating a layer of coins, then a layer of rice, until the bowl is nearly full. This layering has deep symbolic meaning in Feng Shui. Each layer of coins represents a new wave of prosperity coming into your life. Each layer of rice symbolizes the nourishment and stability needed to help that prosperity last. When combined this way, you are creating a continuous cycle. Wealth comes in, it is nurtured, and then it continues to grow. This is the image of a sustainable, uninterrupted flow. As you go, there is no need to be overly precise about the number of layers or how many coins you use. What matters is that the process feels natural and consistent. You might have 3 layers, 5 layers, or more. Just keep going until the bowl begins to fill up. Every time you add a new layer, take a moment to pause. Breathe and imagine that you are reinforcing your personal flow of prosperity with new energy. A bowl arranged in layers like this is not only visually pleasing, it also gives a sense of structure and stability. It is like building a foundation one level at a time. In Feng Shui, this approach emphasizes that wealth does not come from sudden luck, but from steady accumulation, layer by layer, step by step in a lasting way. Step number 4: complete the bowl with coins and crystals. Once the bowl is nearly full, finish the ritual by adding a few final coins on top. This is the last step, the finishing touch that declares prosperity is not only rooted deep below, but is also present clearly in your daily life. Choose coins that are clean and shiny and place them neatly on the surface. You can arrange them in a circular shape, a closed loop representing completeness and wholeness, or you can leave them scattered naturally. There is no strict rule. What matters most is how you feel when you look at the bowl. If it makes you feel calm, joyful, and full of hope, then you have done it right. If you want to strengthen the energy further, this is the perfect time to add a few Feng Shui crystals. Citrine, often called the stone of abundance, brings clarity and positive energy. Pyrite, with its golden sparkle, symbolizes wealth and protection. Red jasper holds the grounding energy of the earth, helping prosperity not just arrive, but stay. Place the stones on top as a final touch, amplifying the energy of wealth throughout the bowl. After this step, the ritual is complete. From the base to the very top, everything has been placed with care: a solid foundation, a flowing cycle, and a clear presence. This bowl is no longer just a regular object. It has become a Feng Shui symbol of abundance, a daily reminder that prosperity is always present in your life. Where to place your bowl of prosperity? The bowl of rice and coins is now complete. But in order for it to truly unleash its power, where you place it will make all the difference. Right now, we are going to show you the best locations to position your bowl of prosperity. Location number 1: the wealth corner. One of the most important places to put your rice and coin bowl is in the wealth corner, which is located in the southeast area of your home based on the Bogwa map in Feng Shui. In Feng Shui, the southeast is known as the area that nourishes wealth energy. It is associated with growth, development, and lasting abundance. When you place your prosperity bowl in this area, you are activating the energetic pathway of wealth, helping your financial flow stay alive, nurtured, and constantly growing. To find this spot in your home, stand at your front door and look directly inside. The farthest left -hand corner is considered the southeast zone. If you are unsure, you can use a compass or a compass app on your phone to pinpoint it more accurately. Once you have found the spot, place your bowl on a solid, stable surface such as a shelf, a small table, or a decorative cabinet. The key here is to keep the area clean, tidy, and free from clutter. In Feng Shui, clutter is seen as an obstacle that blocks the natural flow of energy. So keeping this corner open and airy allows the bowl to work at its full potential. You can also enhance this spot by adding other elements that support abundance, such as a healthy green plant with rounded leaves, a fresh flower vase, or a small light to illuminate the wealth corner. When your rice and coin bowl is paired with these supporting items, it creates a vibrant energy field that is both visually pleasing and energetically powerful. Location number 2: on your desk or in your office. If you work from home or spend a lot of time in an office, placing the rice and coin bowl on your desk can be a fantastic choice. In Feng Shui, the desk is considered your personal power center. It is where intellectual energy, creativity, and career momentum converge. Having the prosperity bowl there helps to activate financial energy, supporting your professional success and opening doors to new opportunities. Placing the bowl on your desk sends the message that wealth is aligned with your efforts and intellect. Every time you glance at it while working, it becomes a reminder that abundance is not something distant, it is right there with you, supporting each decision, each project, and each goal. It serves as a subtle boost of motivation and confidence. For best results, position the bowl in the southeast corner of your desk. This is the wealth spot within the smaller space of your working area. If determining direction is inconvenient, you can simply place the bowl in the corner of the desk that you use the least for writing or working. Just make sure it is visible and not hidden away or obstructive. What matters most is that when you sit down at your desk, you can still see the bowl easily. Also, be sure to keep the area around the bowl organized. A messy desk filled with papers, receipts, or random clutter can block energy flow and reduce the effectiveness of the Feng Shui. A clean, tidy desk with a brightened, intentional prosperity bowl becomes a workspace that not only looks good, but also inspires and attracts success and clients. This bowl can also be placed in a company office. When placed in a shared work environment, it not only brings luck to you personally, it radiates positive energy throughout the workplace. Many business owners place rice and coin bowls in client meeting areas, on executive desks, or at the reception counter as a subtle symbol of wealth, inviting money, opportunity, and customers to flow in continuously. Location number 3, just inside the front door. The front door is the entry point for energy into your home. In Feng Shui, this is called the mouth of key, the place where good or bad energy first enters your living space. That is why placing a rice and coin bowl just inside the main entrance is a powerful way to attract prosperity from the very first step inside. When you place your bowl here, it acts like an energy filter. Every time the door opens, new air and energy flow in, and they are immediately activated into a prosperous stream instead of letting negative energy take over. The great thing is, you do not need to put the bowl out in plain sight for everyone to see. In fact, placing it in a slightly hidden spot behind the door works even better. As long as the incoming energy can reach it, it does not need to be obvious to guests. This keeps the setup discreet while still maintaining strong Feng Shui energy. You can set the bowl on a small shelf, a neat shoe cabinet, or a decorative table right by the door. Just make sure the surrounding area is clean and uncluttered. In Feng Shui, clutter near the front entrance is one of the most common reasons good energy gets blocked, preventing wealth from entering the home. So, keeping this area open and clear is a must if you want your bowl to function properly. Another important detail is height. The bowl should be placed around waist level or eye level when entering, not too low to the ground. When the bowl is at an accessible height, it is more receptive to the incoming energy flow and avoids being overlooked. This placement also gives off a sense of respect, as though you are honoring and protecting the wealth energy entering your space. Maintaining the energy of your ritual. Now that you know the best places to position your rice and coin bowl, there are a few small but important tips to help maintain the ritual's long mine a stern effectiveness. Let us continue. The most important thing is to keep the bowl clean. A dusty, cluttered bowl, especially if placed in a damp environment, can block the flow of positive energy. Take a little time each month to wipe down the surrounding area and gently brush off any dust from the rim of the bowl. This is not just about cleaning, it is a way of showing appreciation for the flow of prosperity you have invited into your space. You can also enhance the ritual by incorporating other Feng Shui elements. For example, place a small crystal on top of the bowl, light a candle nearby, or occasionally burn incense to purify the energy. These steps are not mandatory, but if they make you feel good and bring a sense of calm, they will act as powerful enhancers, helping energy circulate more smoothly. One thing to always remember is that this rice and coin bowl is purely symbolic. It is not meant for cooking or eating. This is not your average kitchen rice container. It is an energetic vessel, a symbol of abundance. And of course, please do not accidentally cook this bowl of rice. Otherwise, you might find yourself eating dinner with a side of nickels and dimes. And I promise, that is one metal soup you definitely do not want in your system. At its core, Feng Shui is not about performing complicated rituals or following strict rules like a checklist. It is about finding harmony between meaningful symbols and the genuine care you put into the environment where you live, work, and rest. When you take the time to maintain and honor your rice and coin bowl, you are doing more than just arranging objects. You are sending out a powerful message to the universe that you recognize, welcome, and respect the flow of abundance in your life. And when that message is sent out consistently, with clarity and intention, prosperity does not just show up once, it will keep finding its way back to you, again and again, gently but persistently, like a quiet river that never stops flowing. Conclusion. And now, you have come with us through the full journey of the rice and coin ritual. From gathering the simplest materials, following each step with care, choosing the right location, and maintaining it over time, everything comes together to create a powerful Feng Shui symbol, a true magnet for abundance and prosperity. What we want to emphasize is this: Feng Shui is not superstition, and it is certainly not some kind of magical trick. It is the art of arranging energy so that the energy in your home and in yourself becomes balanced and harmonious. And when that harmony exists, wealth, opportunity, and peace will naturally come into your life. So now we invite you to take action. Try creating your own rice and coin bowl, place it in the right spot, and observe the changes in your energy, in your mindset, and in your life. And to kickstart that flow of prosperity right now, leave a comment below with a positive affirmation, such as, "I open my life to receive abundance every single day." Do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to join us in this journey of practical Feng Shui. Every week, we will share with you small but powerful Feng Shui secrets that can bring big transformations, helping you live more balanced, wealthy, and joyful.